Hello, this is Ken Langella. I'm recording my week 8 assignment doing Cassandra Woodhelm's Hellscream House, which I've changed it to that. Her original project is a house with which you could move around in and do various different things. I've changed several of the foundational, operational, and written rules to accommodate a different game design in total. Once again, my name is Ken Langella. This is week 8. Alright, with the foundational rules, I know it kind of went over it rather quickly when it first started up, but my changes are right there in the beginning. I've placed them all in the diagram, which I've altered from her original diagram. I've changed the text in direct relation to basically just trying to jazz it up a little and show you some different text ideas and how you can make it, just a little bit more interesting for, to the eye and design of the player. Moving into operational rules, I've changed a few things here, some of the base movement values and some of the things that you're doing. As far as the opening screen here, where I've taken just a house and I've added some decent text to it, and I've credited her with the game. Just basically, this type of thing is for effect. All of the things and the pictures that you will see within this little video that I made are just for effect, just little things to grab maybe your player's attention a little bit more, maybe give them a little bit more incentive to come back and try and beat it again. My changes on the foundational rules are pretty basic. You've got try to find 3 clues, try to avoid monsters which you cannot fight, they are invincible, and do these steps in a timely manner and try for the highest score. Moving over to operational rules, I've changed it to some of the base player movement to WSAD on the keyboard, which is a base keyboard mouse control. Player can move freely within the house in my changes. Some doors open, some do not. If there is a monster behind the door, you can back out of the room and you can attempt to flee it. It just depends on whatever it comes back in within your proximity, which of course I've detailed in my rule set. You're going to have to use some sort of JavaScript, something to animate that in just some sort of way, collision detection, not animation. So anyways, if there's a monster in the door, you can back out of the room and you will be able to move at a base movement rate throughout the house until he becomes within your proximity. Your basic goal is to collect the 3 clues before you die. The clues are presented in 3 levels: house level, basement level, and upstairs level. Let me see here. There is another addition that I've thrown in here too. In the doors, you also have a trap addition, so you can be killed by the trap. Behavior rules: don't leave and re-enter, of course. Like I said, because I'll have the house reset upon departure. Other than that, like I said, I've pretty much set it up all towards the PC because you're going to need to do that, actually, to utilize the types of script and things. The triggers, I guess, is what I'm getting at to make your events happen. You can make your events happen with either just, like I've included some terrifying images. You could have an image just pop out, and then you can run a proximity to even something on the floor. I've seen how to do that in JavaScript. I've seen a couple of tutorials, so if you don't have to actually place a monster proximity, but you can work, on that kind of a basis. Basically what I've done is I've just kind of added some basic rules to what you had in place, and some little tiny modifications, and jazzed it up with some pretty pictures. And I believe this is important. As far as knowing different things like sales, you really want to make your presentation very important. You want to make it look nice. Anyways, this is Ken. This is week 8. Cassandra Woodhelm's Hellscream House. Have a good week, guys. Bye.